Hello, kindergarten. We are going to be finishing up the last few chapters of Junie Jones Has a Peep in Her Pocket. So today we're going to find out what happened at the farm. Reading chapters 6, 7, and 8. Chapter 6 is called Farmer Flores. Farmer Flores did a nice smile. Your teacher tells me that you're not very happy about being here today, he said. I felt my forehead again. I'm ill, I said. Yes, well, I've been thinking about how I could make this a better visit for you. And I was wondering if maybe you would like to be my special farmhand today. Do you know what a special farmhand is, Junie Jones? I shook my head no. Well, for one thing, the special farmhand gets to walk with the farmer in the very front of the line. Would you like that, do you think? I did my shoulders up and down. I don't know, maybe, I said. And also, the special farmhand gets to be the very first person to sit on the tractor. Does that sound like fun to you? I sighed very big. I don't know, maybe. Oh, he said, but here's the most important job of all. The special farmhand gets to help me keep all the children in order. Just then my mouth came open all the way. In order? I asked, very thrilled. You mean I get to order the other children around? Farmer Flores rubbed his chin. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I quickly grabbed my backpack. Well, then, what are we waiting for, Farmer? I said. After that, I run off the bus speedy fast, and I clapped my hands real loud. All right, people, get in line. Farmer Flores is going to show us around, and he doesn't have all day, folks. Pretty soon, Farmer Flores and Mrs. came off the bus, too. They told the children to please hold hands like the buddy system. So there's Junie B in her hat, letting them know what all the rules are. You heard them, people, I hollered. The buddy system, we will be using the buddy system today. All of a sudden, Mrs. bended down next to my ear. Helping Farmer Flores does not mean being rude, Junie B, she said. I want you to be helpful and nice. But I am helpful and nice, I said, because I didn't even tell them to shut up yet. Just then, I skipped to the end of the line and checked on Polly, Alan, Puffer, and Jim. I got my eye on you two clowns, I said, very helpful and nice. Jim cockily doodle-dooed me again. Only too bad for you, Jim, I said, 'cause I already looked around this place for roosters and I didn't see one of those meanie guys, so ha. After that, I skipped back to the front of the line and me and Farmer led the children to the pasture. Pasture is the farm word for big grass and a fence. Only wait till you hear this. There were 4 horses and 2 ponies in that pasture, and I did not even run from them. Attention, people, attention. I do not want you to be afraid of the horses and ponies. Just stand very still, and they will probably not attack you. Probably. I thought for a second. Also, please do not feed them cheese popcorn. I looked at the farmer. I learned that from the zoo, I said. After that, Farmer held my hand, and we led the children to the barn. The barn is where the cows get milked. All of room 9 held their noses in that place, 'cause barns smell like stink and hay. Farmer Flores told us all about milking cows. He showed us the machines that hook up to the cows, plus also we saw a big, giant can that holds the milk. After he got done, he asked if we had any questions. I raised my hand. If you breathe stink air into your body, does it make your insides smell like stink air too? Farmer didn't answer me. I don't know why, because that is a troubling question, I tell you. After that, he took my hand again, and we took the children to another part of the barn. There was a black and white cow there. Farmer showed us how to milk her with a milking machine. That is called a demo cow, I believe. After that, Farmer Flores was finished talking about cows. Okay, boys and girls, let's get back outside and visit some other animals. Just then, I got a little nervous inside on account of what if he is taking us to see a rooster? I walked outside, very careful. Only good news. Farmer Flores took us right to the pigs in a pen, and after that we saw goats and lambs, and I petted a lamb on her fuzzy head, and that is not even the bestest part. On account of pretty soon, Mrs. Farmer Flores drove up on a shiny red tractor, and I was the first one to get to sit up there with her. I quick gave Mrs. my camera. There she is. Take my picture, please. Take my picture up here on this tractor. I smiled real big for her, and Mrs. clicked me. That will be a beaut, I said. After that, I got down from the tractor and I took a cow picture and a pig picture and a lamb picture. And I took pictures of my bestest friends, Lucille and Nat Grace. Excellent pictures, friends, I said. I can't wait for Mother and Daddy to see them. Then I hurried to the big trash can and I throwed the camera right in there. See, Grace? See, Lucille? It's called a throwaway camera. Mother said that after you take the pictures, you just throw it away and buy a new one. And so what can be easier than that? Wow, said Grace. I know it is a wow, Grace, I said. Plus, Mother said the pictures turn out beautifully. All of a sudden, Mrs. runned over and took my camera out of the trash. Junie B, honey, you can't throw away the camera before the pictures are developed. Oh, shoot. Nothing's ever easy, is it? I said. After that, Mrs. put down blankets in the grass because it was time for a picnic. Me and Lucille and that Grace sat on the blanket and opened our lunch bags. Yum, I said, egg salad. Yum, said that Grace, tuna salad. Yum, said Lucille, crab salad on a flaky croissant with a side order of greens in a light raspberry vinaigrette dressing. Then all of us ate our lunches. Very delicious. Chapter 7, Spike. After lunch, it was time to get the children together again. I clapped my loud hands one more time. Okay, people, okay, the fun is over. Get your buddy, get in line on account of Farmer Flores wants to talk some more, apparently. Farmer did a teensy frown at me. And then he holded my hand, and we walked across the yard to another fence. Inside the fence, there was a building and some chickens. Okay, everyone, said Farmer Flores. This is the last stop on the tour today. He pointed. Who can tell me what that little building is right there? Lucille jumped up and down real happy. Oh, it's the gift shop. I've been wondering where it was. Farmer Flores did a chuckle. Well, that's a good guess, but most farms don't have gift shops. He looked at the class. I'll give you a hint. My wife and I get eggs for our breakfast every morning from that little house. Just then, a boy named Roger jumped up and down, all excited. I know, he shouted. It's a hen house. Farmer Flores smiled right, and it's a house where hens lay their eggs. Farmer Flores opened the gate. I tugged on his shirt. I bended down, and he bent down next to me. Is there a rooster in there too? Just one, he said, but there's lots of chickens. You want to go in and say hello? I shook my head real fast. And then I runned away, speedy quick. Polly, Allen, Puffer, and Jim laughed at me. Look at Junie B. Jones, they hollered. Junie B. Jones is afraid of roosters. Farmer Flores made an angry face at those two. Hey, he said. I'm surprised at you boys. There's nothing wrong with someone being cautious about roosters. Just then, some of the other children looked kind of scared too. Why? Asked Lucille. Is the rooster going to peck us? Farmer Flores shook his head. No, that old rooster in there's pretty calm. but that doesn't mean Junie B should be laughed at. He smiled a little bit. Why, I've been around farm animals all my life, but every once in a while, I still come across an animal that I don't get along with. Farmer laughed. In fact, we used to have a goat who nipped at me every time I got near him, and for years, I made my wife go in his pen and feed him. After that, Farmer Flores winked at me and said, Mrs. says that I could wait outside the gate. My shoulders relaxed a little bit. I sat down on the grass outside the fence. Only wait till you hear this. Pretty soon, Farmer leaned over the fence where I was sitting, and he was holding a baby yellow chick. I giggled and giggled at that cute little thing. Oh, a chick, a baby chick. Can I hold it, Farmer? Please, 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 I asked. Farmer Flores put the baby chick in my hands. It was fluffery and softy and light as feathers. Oh, I love it, Farmer. I love this baby chick. After that, I put the chick in the grass and on my lap and in my straw hat. Plus, also, I put it in my big, wide pocket. I peeked at it in there. There's Junie B with the chick. I wish I could take you home with me, I said. I wish I could take you home to my house. And then you could live with me and my dog Tickle forever and ever. Would you like that, huh? Would you? The baby chick did a peep. Hey, you said yes, I said. I turned around. Did you hear that, Farmer? The baby chick said it would like to come home with me. Farmer shook his head. Oh, I don't know, Junie B. I'm not sure you'd really like having Spike grow up at your house. Spike? Who's Spike? I asked. Farmer pointed at the baby chick. Spike the chick, he said. We named that little guy Spike. I peeked at that chick again. Yeah, only Spike is not actually a good name for a fluffery baby chick. I know, Junie B, but Spike isn't going to be a little chick forever. I know. 'Cause someday Spike will be a big giant chick. Right, Farmer? Right? Farmer Flores shook his head again. Not exactly. I looked at him real curious. Well, if Spike won't be a big chick, what's Spike gonna be? I asked. Farmer Flores took Spike back from me. He held him in his hands and patted his little softy head. Someday, Junie B, Spike will be a rooster. Oh my, I bet Junie B's a little confused right now. Chapter 8, Confusion. I had confusion in my head, 'cause first I hated roosters, only then I liked Spike. And now, what am I supposed to do? 'Cause Spike's going to be a rooster. I didn't talk much after that, 'cause confusion takes a lot of thinking. That's why. Plus, also, I might need counseling, possibly. Finally, the children finished seeing the chickens and they came out the gate. Then Farmer Flores held my hand one more time and he took us to a field with wildflowers in it. He said we could pick wildflowers for our mothers because that would be like a gift from the gift shop, he said. After all of us had our flowers, Mrs. took our picture with that nice man. And here is the bestest part of all. Farmer Flores took off his hat and his head was not a nub. I danced all around that guy, so very thrilled. Farmer Flores, your head is not a nub. Your head is not a nub. He wrinkled up his eyebrows. Thank you, he said kind of quiet. You're welcome, Farmer, I said back, 'cause guess what? Now I don't have to be afraid of roosters anymore. I jumped up and down. Now maybe I can be afraid of goats. Just like you, I shouted. And after that, Farmer Flores looked at me a real long time. Then he rolled his eyes way up to the sky. I looked up there too. I didn't see anything. There's Junie B, so happy that Farmer Flores does not have a nub for a head. All right. And that was the end of Junie B. Jones Has a Peep in Her Pocket by Barbara Park.